Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to our vegetable garden for 2026. It's Monday, July 27th, so I thought it was a good time to come and check out the vegetable garden. Okay, in the southeast corner of the garden, we've got tomatoes here, a couple rows of tomatoes. We've got carrots down right in front of me here, and some lettuce. We've got lettuce in different places. We've been enjoying a lot of lettuce this summer so far. And here's some big zucchini that we've got set up on tomato cages, heavy duty tomato cages. This keeps them from sprawling all over the ground. Here's some peppers. Little cabbage. And in the back here we've got a row of celery, as well as some onions. I believe these are Spanish onion types. Obviously a couple different types there. Fairly large patch of squash here. And then that transitions into our corn, which is now about 7 or 8 feet tall. Starting to get tassels on the heads, as you can see here. So they won't be too far coming along down the line. Small section of radishes here, backed by dill. We enjoy dill on a lot of our dishes through the summer. Some more of our cabbage. Green and red. And some nice kale coming up here. Cucumbers. And a few down here that got too big and mealy. Got some peas in behind these potatoes here. Little section of basil, which is a great herb to put on so many things. And we've got a few sunflowers growing in here that I think just planted themselves for the most part. Here's our potato patch that looks a little ratty just because we've been dealing with so many potato bugs. We don't put pesticides right on our potatoes like the powder. We tend to hand pick the bugs off, so there's always some bugs left on them, which makes the leaves look kind of chewed up, but they survive and produce potatoes. So that's the main thing. Some more zucchini down here. And we got some beans. And then this whole area back here is full of different lettuce types that we've been enjoying. Everything from romaine to crinkly red and wine-colored lettuces and other spices. Some coriander. As you can see, we've got a small amount of electric fencing installed here. This is primarily to keep out things like rabbits and raccoons, which can do quite a bit of damage, especially on the corn. The other day we harvested our garlic out of the southern end of the garden, and this is what we've got. A whole wagon full of garlic bulbs. Beautiful large garlic bulbs. We just got them drying out here. So there you are, a brief overview of our vegetable garden for 2026. It's coming along pretty good. We were lucky to get a decent amount of rain in late spring and early summer to get the garden growing. Now late spring was quite cool, so that delayed the growth somewhat, but since it's gotten warmer and we've had decent rains periodically, the garden has grown quite well. So our corn is very tall, our potatoes are doing well despite the potato bugs. And we get quite a bit of food off this garden. And I think this garden is about 15 meters wide and 40 meters long, roughly like that. So it's a fairly good sized garden. And we get potatoes lasting us the whole winter and beyond in this garden. Our tomatoes often last until close to Christmas. And of course you have zucchini, which can be chopped up and frozen, as you can do with a lot of the spice type things in here. Basil and coriander, things like that. Cucumbers we eat pretty well early on through the summer and into the fall because they're nice to have fresh. So it's really worth it, we think, to have your own garden, especially if you have room to have a garden. Anyhow, there's a little bit of a insight into our garden this year.